Hi, this is Evan from Grips.com, and welcome to my quick guide for getting money online and in play. If you're like me, you get pretty frustrated when you hear about a great event, create an account, go to deposit, and get the message your deposit has been rejected. It can be downright infuriating when you know your card is functional and you just want to play. After watching this guide, you will be able to forget those frustrations and focus on having fun. Now, there are many deposit options for poker sites, and it can be overwhelming knowing where to start. I've been playing online poker for over 10 years and used almost every deposit method out there. In this video, I will only recommend options that I have personally used myself and have had a positive experience with. I do not receive any commissions from these sites. I simply made this video because I know the feeling, and I'm in the business of helping people feel better. The chart below outlines the most important information for each method, where the company is established, how long they've been around for, whether you can use the service without a bank account, the fees associated with the product, and whether or not you can keep an online balance. When using these methods to deposit and cash out, you will experience faster processing times than with any other methods. No waiting 2 to 3 weeks for your check to arrive. You will get your money within 1 to 2 days, and in some cases, within 1 to 2 minutes. If you see something you like and you're ready to get started, I have put links in the video description. Alternatively, if you type InstaDebit, EntroPay, Ucash, or Paysafe into Google, you will find the website you need and all the information as well. If you want more info from me, then keep watching and I will tell you a little bit more about each method. So InstaDebit is a service that links directly to your bank account and allows you to deposit to poker sites the same way you make purchases with your debit card. It is extremely fast and allows you to maintain an online balance. For people who can't use regular e-wallets, InstaDebit is the absolute nuts for moving money between poker sites. The fees are very low at $2 for a deposit of any amount from your bank, and the same for withdrawals. The fee is fixed regardless of the amount transferred, and also when depositing from your online balance as opposed to your bank account, there are no fees whatsoever, so it pays to keep some money in play. The only downside to InstaDebit is that it takes a few days to get set up and verified, which you would expect for something linked directly to your bank account. But this comes with high security. To use InstaDebit, you will need your social insurance number or social security number, which nobody else should know. Now, if giving this information to an online site makes you uncomfortable, then you will prefer one of the other options. EntroPay is another great option that allows you to deposit from the comfort of your own home. When you sign up, EntroPay will give you a virtual Visa, which has all the same security features as a regular Visa, expiry date, and that CCV or CVV number on the back. But unlike your credit card, this virtual Visa is accepted at all gaming sites. To use it, you simply fund your virtual Visa with your regular credit card, pay the 5% VIG, and voila, you have a funded credit card that is accepted all over the internet. When you cash out via EntroPay, the funds will be credited back to your virtual Visa, ready to be shipped to the next site with a hot promotion. The downsides with EntroPay are, again, you will have to give proof of identity and proof of address, which requires scanning some documents and sending them over. And some poker sites charge a fee when using EntroPay as a deposit method. So the VIG is a little high, but for the convenience of depositing without having to leave your home, the price is pretty reasonable. To use either of the next two options does require leaving your house and actually making a purchase at a retail shop. But the trade-off is that you don't need a bank account or even a physical address to use their services. For people who like to deal in cash, these are the options for you. First up is Ucash, which is a UK-based company. They give you a physical or virtual Visa. The virtual one is a little bit cheaper than the physical, and you can fund that card by buying cash vouchers. These vouchers can be found at convenience stores, grocery stores, gas stations, and so on. In fact, if you go to ucash.com, you can type in your postal or zip code and they will point you to the nearest location. I would recommend calling the location before you set out though, as I went on a mission just yesterday to get some Ucash vouchers, only to find that the 3 places I visited no longer offered Ucash. So take the time, make the phone call, make sure they carry what you need so that you can avoid a headache. The best part about Ucash is that once you've paid for your card, there are no additional fees when funding the card or moving money around. Another very convenient service. Only downside is it can be hard to find a vendor, but that all just depends on where you live. And finally, we have the Paysafecard, which is run by the Austrians and the Germans. So you know it's the best. Paysafe is great. On their website, they will list the nearest vendor, and a lot of places carry Paysafe. Next step, take your cash to the store, tell them you want Paysafe, and they will print out a receipt for you with your PIN code. When depositing to a poker site, choose the Paysafe option. You'll be prompted to enter your code, and voila, you are good to go. Your cash has been turned into online currency. In terms of percentage, the fees can seem a bit steep for Paysafe, but that's only if you buy the minimum amount, which is $10. So for a $10 voucher, the fee is $2 or 20%. But as soon as you get to a $50 voucher, the fee is only $5 or 10%. And if you go for the max, a $100 voucher, the fee is only $6 or 6%. For the convenience and the anonymity Paysafe offers, the fees are quite negligible. Now, when cashing out via Paysafe, you will receive a new PIN, which has credit for the amount you cashed out, and you can use that PIN to deposit to another site. It's really easy. It's completely idiot-proof, and it's from the Germans, so it's like the best thing you can find, yeah? And that wraps up my review of the 4 most convenient services for getting money online. The fees may seem a bit high, but convenience has a price. Just compare the prices at your local convenience store versus your local grocery store. Even the junk food is cheaper at the grocery store, so it's all about convenience. And it's worth the money in my opinion. You pay for a smooth, easy experience, less headaches, less frustration, more action. Now, if speed is your concern, these are without a doubt the best deposit methods. Alternatively, Western Union and MoneyGram are good, speedy, anonymous options as well, but they do have higher fees, if I'm not mistaken. Some sites are also now accepting Bitcoin, which I've heard is a great option, but I haven't personally used it, so I can't recommend it myself. Now, if convenience is your concern, EntroPay is the best option, but if you are planning to deposit a large amount, you will experience much lower fees by using InstaDebit. If you want the best of both worlds, bank wires offer the highest deposit limits, highest cash out limits, speed, and low fees. But the trade-off is they take a while to set up, and you would have to provide your banking information to the poker sites. At the end of the day, you should go with whichever option makes you the most comfortable and accomplishes what you need to achieve. If you think I missed anything in this video, please write it in the comments, and please feel free to share your experiences with these services as well. I am sure I'm not the only one who has used these services before. Anyway, thanks for taking the time to watch this video and investing in your own education. I hope that this knowledge will help you play smarter and easier. This has been Evan for Grips.com. Take what you learned, go out there, and get stacking.